Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana. Wageni wakaribishwa Kenya yetu, hakuna matata.
The 3 months I spent in Kenya were an absolute roller coaster. Time flew by so quickly. I clearly remember boarding the plane with the other UK volunteers to Kenya. It's like it was only yesterday. My journey came to an end so quickly, and it's impossible to describe my learnings in just a few words. Having been exposed to a different culture, environment and people has not only taught me so much about issues affecting individuals over the world, but also about my personal strengths, weaknesses, and so many other aspects which I believe will be significantly applicable to my future. During my time in Kenya, I learned and felt that international development and poverty are better understood when you completely immerse yourself and take time to appreciate the dynamics of the country you're in. There are various issues related to this topic, and the word development has countless angles. It cannot be restricted to a confined definition. I especially understood the significance of small to medium enterprises and their contribution to developing economies. As a majority of businesses based in Kenya are SMEs, supporting these emerging businesses is vital for development. I've also realised that I'm unaware of so many issues that are concerned with different types of people, and I now appreciate the things I may have taken for granted at home. You really do learn to be creative and find alternatives when you run out of gas and when there is no electricity or water.
Over the 3 months, I have been able to learn and develop in more ways than I had ever expected. Staying in a host home and working with a Kenyan counterpart volunteer allowed me to experience Kenyan culture firsthand, sharing our differences and learning from each other. Conducting business visits and mentoring through my work placement exposed me to the challenges startup businesses face, especially in Kenya, and it was surprising to see how my past experiences could link in to help solve them. This experience has sparked new interests, especially the effects of culture and religion on international development. I feel like I have been exposed to all aspects of Kenya, which has broadened my global perspectives and has motivated me to take more action within my own community at home. The evident passion and drive of the Kenyan entrepreneurs I saw were inspiring and demonstrated that small steps can take you a long way.
Coming to Nairobi is something I felt I couldn't prepare for, but being thrown into such a thriving business culture and a hub of East Africa, it made me realise that achievements of developing countries can sometimes be overlooked. There's so much to be celebrated in Nairobi: the entrepreneurism, the social enterprise ventures, the technology, the culture. It gives me a real sense of pride of having had the opportunity to work there and experience that. I worked on behalf of ROCAC, which is a social enterprise that produces coconut oil, and the profits go back to the coastal workers in Mombasa. It feels really good to have been part of bringing about a change and also being part of the wider shift that's going on there. I think the thing I will take away most from ROCAC is this incredible sense of drive and ambition of young entrepreneurs together wanting to build better futures. I really enjoyed being part of a mindset that doesn't see barriers but ways to overcome them. The whole experience has been a complete wealth of learning from others and about others, and through this new culture, I think it leads you to learn about yourself, especially those things which I think you thought you knew. My approach to almost all that I do, including that of business, has been enriched wholeheartedly, and coming home I have a completely newly shaped perspective. I've learned more in 3 months out here than in any other, and it's been the best kind of learning. Not smooth sailing, but those things that are easier very rarely worth it.
vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasi